Where and how did 21 Jump Street start?
Well, the new Fox network was, approached about 8 producers in Los Angeles and Hollywood and said, we want you guys to come up with television shows that are different and a little risky. And they asked me to come up with something that had a lot to do with young people and kids. And I had heard through some people that I know in the business about a Los Angeles police program called the LA Buy program, where they put undercover kids into high school to purchase narcotics from classmates and arrest them, which is a program that offended me greatly. I said, this is terrible. I mean, kids are coming in there, they become trusted friends, and then they arrest them. But I thought it was interesting to do a television show about the high school experience, to re-experience it, to investigate it, to get a chance to go back a few, to get for a guy who graduates high school, then becomes a cop and goes back into high school 2 years later and has that opportunity to see what it's like to do high school again and maybe have a chance to get it right. And I felt that it shouldn't be a show about busting people for smoking pot in the hallways. It should be a show about what's happening with young people today. And unfortunately, there are a lot of crimes in high schools, and a lot of them aren't drug-oriented. So we had an opportunity to do a lot of other issues.
Don't challenge me in the classroom. I gave you a freebie today, but that is it. Man, what you talking about? A knife in here? Let go of me! Get off me. You crazy or something? All right, I tell you what. You can't read worth a damn. We both know that. And that's too bad. It slows my class down, and it slows you down. I won't call on you anymore. If you agree to retake the remedial reading class you already passed. No way. Derek! What? Man, what? Think about it, Derek. You're no dummy.
Who created these characters?
I did. I wrote the script and created the characters, yeah. They were real fun characters for me to create. It's funny, I was listening to Doug talk about, Doug Penhall, talking about Peter DeLuise about that Doug Penhall is him.
Yes.
And it's interesting because I've always been under the impression that Doug Penhall was me, And it's interesting how we interpret that character. I gave an interview when we first did the show about a year ago, and someone said, who are you most like on the show, do you think? When you were in high school, what character are you the most like? And immediately I said Doug Penhall. And I think any writer has a whole bunch of different people in his head, or her head, and once they become real, they start telling you their own stories. So.
Am I going to jail?
No, you're gonna go home, because we saved your life.
No more star-filled nights, no more rainbow trout over the open flames. The nightmare is over, Brian.
Come on, you guys. Don't you understand? My grandfather and I need each other. We're the only family we got, and you're ruining it. Don't make me go back to my parents.
Well, your parents deserve to know you're okay.
I don't care what they know. And I'm not going back to them either. If Grandpa's doing time, I'm doing time.
Look, Beeve, ease up on us, will you? We're just doing our jobs.
Do your job, okay? Stick me in a home where I'm not wanted and don't belong. And don't shoot me in the back either. I'm not armed. I'm not even tall.
Brian. Well, I feel like hell. How about you?
I don't get paid to feel like hell. It just works out that way.
There seems to be very positive energy on this set. In the show comes through as well, healthy camaraderie with this cast. And I think it's really genuine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Firstly, I know Holly. From Holly and I go way back. I did a movie with Holly when she was 12 years old, a TV film called Dummy, with LeVar Burton and Paul Savino. And Holly's mom was managing LeVar Burton at the same time. Holly did a cameo in this film. So we go all the way back to there. So coming back, it was like round robin. And the gentleman who produced that film, Sam Manners, his son directed the first episode that I appeared in on this series, Kim Manners. So it was like old home week kind of thing. And what happened too in this series was that the last captain, it was like a real life situation. I came aboard replacing the last captain in the series and in real life. And of course they all loved Frederick Forrest, you know, a fine, fine actor. So me coming aboard was like, who's the new guy? Can we accept the new guy? I thought it was going to be a win-over situation, but these guys just opened their arms and embraced me just like I was part of the family all along. Okay, whose is this? Now, obviously, this is not the only knife or weapon in this class.
You're also the only woman on the squad surrounded by all these guys.
Right.
Is there any additional pressure involved there?
A little bit. You got to keep up, and you have to just hold your own. They're all 4 gorgeous, talented guys. I love working with them, and I'm very lucky. If I weren't myself, I would be jealous of my position to work with those guys, and it's a great experience.
Are you a good role model for teenagers? When you go into the schools on location, do the students relate to you the same way they do in the show?
They do. They do. They think I'm all real nice, compassionate, and sweet, which I can be sometimes. And they look up to me. I've had people come to me and talk to me about my clothes. Girls say, "Oh, I dress just like you on the show, and my sister calls me Judy House because I dress like you," or, you know. So I find myself being a role model in lots of ways, like as far as fashion statements and things like that. Did you hear anything? Do you know anything more about Ozzy?
Ozzy's gone. People die. Why do you care so much? He's dead. It doesn't matter anymore.
Because it's my job.
Well, maybe you should get another job. Well, I just wanted you to see the place.
Did you move your daughter in with you?
No, my mother still got her. I don't know why she won't let me have her back. Do you think you can do something about that?
You have nice clothes again, Darlene. This is a beautiful place. But you're still a junkie. You don't even care who killed your boyfriend. I hope your mother keeps your baby.
In these rooms, students spend 6 hours a day learning the 3 R's and 25 other letters. But the men and women of 21 Jump Street can work 15-hour days just to bring us 1 hour of teenage life in the big city once a week.
We've seen the cast and crew in action, but that's really just the tip of the iceberg when you consider the hours of screenwriting, set design, lighting, and editing that go into this production.
A weekly 1-hour television series is a mammoth undertaking, but 21 Jump Street is certainly proof that the effort is worth it in the end.
Next week, we'll shift our class to the set of a major motion picture being filmed on location and see what goes into the making of a box office bonanza.
Hope you'll be with us then for Scene 1.
Goodbye. We'll see you later.